Hi, I'm Shannon, back from houseimprovements.com, and today we're just continuing our video series here on some water heater maintenance. And what we want to look at in this video is the pressure relief valve, which you'll find usually near the top of your water heater and off on the side. Basically, this is intended to prevent an excess buildup of pressure inside the tank, so it's got a mechanism built in there to relieve some pressure if it gets too high in the tank. You're supposed to regularly, I think it's once a month or so, flick this little manual valve here that lets off some pressure just to keep everything functioning and working properly. I don't know anybody that does that, but I believe that's what they recommend, is about once a month. Like I said, hardly anybody does it, but I'm just trying to make you aware. So what can happen is sometimes this valve might open. Usually it'll have a pipe on it. It should have a pipe on it that extends down to the floor or a floor drain. And so you might come in and you see a bit of water down underneath that pipe. And sometimes once they've done that, and because people don't regularly operate them or check them, what'll happen is it'll let off some pressure on its own, and then it doesn't quite seal right up again, and it'll drip and just is a constant drip then. So what you could do is work the valve a little bit, see if that clears it up. If it doesn't, you may have to just change this right out. It's not too difficult to do. What you want to do is first of all go and shut off the water supply. So on the cold side there should be a valve right near your water heater. If there isn't, turn off the main water to the house, and then turn off your gas or electric, whatever heat system you have. So turn that off at the water heater, and then use the drain, which you should find down near the bottom, and drain a couple, 3, 4, 5 gallons out of the tank. Okay, now remember, it's hot water coming out of there, so don't scald yourself. Okay, so you've got basically you've manually just relieved some of the pressure in there and gotten the water down. Actually, you probably want to drain about 10 gallons out of there, because you need to get the tank water level down lower than what this is. So drain a good 10 gallons out, or whatever you figure is enough to get below there, but I would do 10 at least. And then we should just simply be able to put a pipe wrench on there. Again. And turn that out. Now usually your water heater will be a little more fixed to the ground than this one is. So you should be able to thread that out. Kind of be cautious in case you didn't drain enough out of it. So start going. If it starts really leaking all over, open that back up. I mean, you can drain the whole water heater if you need to. And then you want to pull it out, and you're going to find this rod in there. That's just part of that's what tells it to open or not, or is the sensor. So take that out, go down to your local plumbing shop, get the same one, same thing, take this right with you, and then you can see here, now this one had a bunch of crud in it. Hopefully yours doesn't, but if it does, try to bring it out and not into the tank. It's kind of difficult to do, but try to get as much of it to come out as you can. Move that insulation back in this case. Now you want to use a bit of pipe dope on here. Okay, so plumber's pipe, not plumber's putty, but pipe dope on the threads, and just put it back in. I'm not putting a new one in here. Obviously this water heater is shot, but we're just using it for demonstration. Okay, so you got your pipe dope on there. You're going to thread it in as far as you can by hand, and then put the pipe wrench back on and snug it back up. Now you want that to be facing down, so just take it around until you got it down. You may have to remove this pipe or hose or whatever is on here when you're doing this to do it. Well, you should anyways, I guess, because you're going to have to reattach it to the new one. And then thread on the, like I said, the pipe or plastic pipe or whatever was on there. Okay, so operate it a couple times, make sure it's moving freely, none of that junk that was in the threads went inside and bunged it up. Close your drain off, refill your hot water heater with water. Ignite it using, like, light your gas or turn on your electric, whatever your heater type is, and get it all up to temperature. And then just make sure you flick this a couple times and make sure everything's functioning right, but it shouldn't be dripping all the time or anything like that. So not that difficult to do. I'm not really sure exactly what these would be. I can't see it being much over $30, maybe $40 at the most. So like I said, just take it out, take it right down to the plumbing shop. That way they can see exactly what you need. They're all fairly generic, but just take it right with you, and that's all you should need to do. Okay, so so that looks after your pressure relief valve in case you ever have to change it. It's not real common that you would have to, but if you do, now you know how to do it. So thanks a lot for watching. You can check out all our other videos here on YouTube. You can subscribe down below to our channel, and that'll take you directly right to the channel, so you can see them all. You can also check out our website at house-improvements.com, and there we've got articles, we've got the forum. The forum's really active, so you know, if you have questions or you want to look through it or whatever for whatever reason, just feel free to go in there and post up a question, and I'll be sure to answer you. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and I guess for right now that's it. Thanks a lot.